We're from Trinity Christian Academy, and we'll be presenting you today How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
By Dr. Seuss. Every hoop down in Hoopville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Hoopville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season.
Now please don't ask why.
No one quite knows the reason.
It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right.
It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was still small.
But
whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, despising the hoops,
staring down from his cave with a sour Grinch frown
at the warm lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every hoop down in Hoopville beneath was busy now hanging mistletoe wreath.
and they're hanging their stocking.
He snarled with a sneer.
Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here.
And he growled.
With his Grinch fingers nervously drumming,
I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming.
for tomorrow he knew would wake bright and early. They'd rush for their toys and then, oh the noise!
Oh, the noise! Noise!
Noise!
Noise!
That's one thing he hated,
The noise! 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 Noise!
Then the who's young and old would sit down to a feast, and they'd feast,
And they feast, and they feast! 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 Feast!
They would feast on hoop pudding and rare hoop roast beef.
Which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least.
And then
They'd do something
he liked least of all.
every hoop down in Hoopville
The tall
and the small
would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand and the hoops would start singing.
They'd sing.
And they'd sing.
Sing, sing, sing.
And the more the Grinch thought of this Who Christmas sing,
The more the Grinch thought.
I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years I've put up with it now. I must stop this Christmas from coming. But how? Then he got an idea.
an awful idea.
The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. I know just what to do.
The Grinch laughed
in his throat.
Amy picked Santa Claus hat and a coat.
And he chuckled and clucked.
What a great Grinchy trick. With this hat and coat, I'll look just like Saint Nick. All I need is a reindeer.
The Grinch looked around.
But since reindeer are scarce,
There was none to be found.
did that stop the old Grinch?
No!
The Grinch simply said,
If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead.
So he called his dog Maxine, and he took some red thread, and he tied a corn on the top of her head.
Then he loaded some bags and some old empty sacks on a ramshackle sleigh, and he hitched up old Max.
Then the Grinch said,
Giddy up!
And the sleigh started down towards the homes where the Who's
lay a snooze in their town. All the windows were dark.
quiet snow filled the air. All the Who's were all dreaming sweet
Dreams without care.
when he came to the first little house on the square.
This is stop number one.
The old Grinchy claws hissed.
And he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist, and he slipped down the chimney.
A rather tight pinch, but if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch.
He got stuck only once for a moment or two.
Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue, where the little Who stockings all hung in a row.
These stockings
He grinned,
are the first things to go.
and he slithered his slump.
with a smile most unpleasant, around the whole room, and he took every present.
Pop guns.
Bicycles, roller skates, drums,
Checkerboard, tricycles, popcorn.
and plums, and he stuffed them in bags. And the Grinch very nimbly
Stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney.
He swung to the icebox.
He took the Who's feast, he took the Who pudding,
He took the roast beef.
he cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash.
Why, that Grinch even took the last kind of hoo hash.
And he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. And now,
Grinned the Grinch.
I will stuff up the tree.
And the Grinch grabbed the tree and he started to shove.
When he heard the small sound like the coo of a dove.
He turned around fast and he saw a small hoop.
Little Cindy Lou Who was not more than 2. The Grinch had been caught by this tiny Who daughter,
Who got out of bed for a cup of cold water.
She stared at the Grinch and said,
Santa Claus, boy, where take our Christmas?
and you know that old Grinch was so smart and so slick.
He thought up a lie, he thought it up quick. Why, my little sweet tot?
Take Santa Claus line.
There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here.
And his bib fooled the child.
And he patted her head.
And he got her a drink,
And he
sent
sent
her
her
to
to bed. And when Cindy Lou Who went to bed with her cup,
He went to the chimney and stuffed the tree up.
and the last thing he took
Was a log for their fire.
And he went up the chimney and stole the old wire. On their walls he left nothing but hooks and some wire.
And the one speck of food.
That he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse. And he did the same thing to the other Who's houses,
Leaving crumbs.
much too small.
For the other whose mouses.
It was 1/4 past dawn, all the Who's still a snooze when he packed up
to the Who.
He was Grinchishly humming.
They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two, and the Who's down in Whoville will all cry. That's a noise
Grin the Grinch.
that I simply must hear.
So he paused and the Grinch put his hand to his ear and he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. But the sound wasn't sad, or the sound sounded merry.
It couldn't be so.
But it was merry, very. He stared down at Whoville.
The Grinch popped his eyes.
Then he shook.
What he saw was a shocking surprise.
Every hoop down in Whoville, hoot and the small was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came somehow or other. It came just the same.
And the Grinch with his Grinch eyes cold in the snow.
Stood puzzling and puzzling.
How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags.
And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzle was sore.
Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas
He thought.
doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more.
And what happened then? Well,
In Whoville they say.
that the Grinch's small heart and the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light and he brought back the toys.
And the food for the feast.
And he,
He himself.
I carved the roast beef.
the Grinch carved the roast beef.